It made history in 2019 when the province of BC became the first in the country to formally implement the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, or UNDRIP. BC passed its own Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, or DRIPA, that aligns with UNDRIP. DRIPA had passed with unanimous support from all parties back then, but now that support has dwindled.
Well, the courts are obviously using DRIP as a tool for the decisions that they're making, and we saw that yesterday. And, we've been saying for a while right now, DRIPA needs to be repealed.
BC Conservatives are calling for the legislation to be repealed after a court ruling found that some of the province's laws were incompatible with DRIPA. In a 2-1 ruling Friday between two First Nations and the province, two justices said that the provincial law should be properly interpreted to be consistent with DRIPA.
Right now, this is an emergency. It's chaos.
This isn't the first time the BC Conservatives have called for it to be repealed, with the party's former leader making those same calls last year during an election campaign. Now, the Premier also looking to make a change.
There is an aspect of this decision that I am concerned potentially puts courts in the driver's seat instead of British Columbians.
This comes on the heels of the Cowichan tribe's ruling in August, which awarded Aboriginal title on more than 800 acres in Richmond, raising concerns about private land ownership. In that case, the province says it will appeal. When it comes to this latest ruling affecting DRIPA, the Premier is saying on Friday he would look into possible changes.
Just as likely, or perhaps more likely, that we would proceed with amendments to provide clarity around what was clearly intended when we introduced this legislation.
Whether it's for First Nations or whether it's for industry or for property rights owners, and we need that clarity. We desperately need that clarity, and if this legislation is being used in a way that maybe people are saying it wasn't intended to, that is a significant problem.
Halford says letters calling on members to return have been sent out to other legislative members, including the Speaker of the House.